Channel everyone. In this one I've got some new parts for the 2CV, only a small little thing, obviously from ECAS. So just a simple one in this one, the two headlight surrounds, the chrome headlight surrounds. First got these and I had a look and I thought they really don't look up to much, and I thought they were going to have to be buffed or something like that, but it turns out they've just got a little coating on them to protect them when they're in transport, so that's all good. So what I basically want to check is that all the headlights work, because that's the reason my old ones have kind of ended up getting bent, because I've been going in to check the headlights. I really want to make some progress with the 2CV now. The summer's coming up and I need to get a few things fitted to it and get it in for an MOT and get a few extra bits done at the garage that I can't do myself. So yeah, exciting times ahead. Let's get these on today and we'll see how they look. Okay, so the cover's been absolutely destroyed in the recent weather. It got very soggy and then dried out very quickly, and when I went to put it back on, it kind of ripped pretty badly. So first thing I'm going to do is get the cover off, get the engine started, and then check the lights. Like a bit of a moment of truth when you haven't started a car for a while, especially an old one like this, but I started it the other day and it actually started first time, so let's see how we get on. Clutch, bit of choke, it's quite warm. Ooh. Bit more choke. Not too bad at all there, just needed a bit more choke and it started straight away, so it's good to know. Just gonna sort these headlights out now and check that they're all working. So extra points if you can tell me what the different letters stand for on the 2CV headlights. R, V, C. I assume it's something French, but it'd be cool to know. So looking a bit sorry for themselves on the off side, on the near side, over on this side, and I think on one setting possibly not working at all, which is strange because the bulb works on some of the settings. So I'm gonna take the lights off, have a little fiddle with them and see if the connections are okay. I think we've got a bulb here, but I'm not sure if this is an old one or a spare one, and there is possibly some inside as well. So just having a look at that, I can't really tell, but we'll have a look at the other one and see if there's anything we can decipher from that. They get hot really quick, those, because this is very hot, but nearly got it out now. It's quite tricky to get this out actually. I might need to get a screwdriver for that. This is another thing I need to attend to. One of the fuses has just been wrapped with a wire and it's obviously blown, so it's been bypassed. So that's another thing that I definitely need to get onto. If anyone knows what that fuse does, I'd really appreciate that. I'm wondering if it's the rear fog light, because I've never been able to get that work since I bought the car and it failed its MOT on it as well, so I need to get that fixed and I need to probably change that fuse as well. So unfortunately it does look like that front offside headlight's not too happy. It only turns on at certain settings, which I'm hoping is not an electrical problem, but just the fact that it probably just needs a new bulb. So I think I've got some bulbs inside which I'm just going to check, and if not, it's going to be a trip to Halfords to pick those up. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure Halfords stock them, I've been there before. They all look a bit dim, to be honest, but I'm not sure if that's just because I haven't used a 2CV for a while and I'm more used to my modern Audi. So yeah, there's a few bits and bobs that need sorting out pretty quickly now. Front valance, which I'll just show you as well. So we've got the front valance on this side and this is where the front indicator earths. On this side, I appear to have lost the bolts. So there's the earth required for that, which also is broken actually. You can see that there. That needs to go in this kind of in between here and here, I think it is. Something along those lines, or maybe just on the back. That needs to be sorted out. But for the sake of getting it through the MOT, I might just pop this, if you can see down here, pop this one off, because this one's already got this one up here anyway, doing the job, and just pop it over there, because it will stay in place for now. So yeah, see if I've got the bulb inside for this, and then hopefully we do. We can change the rings. I mean, they're not actually in that bad a condition, but it's just the fact that I think this one had a longer stem on it here, and because it's snapped off and got shorter due to corrosion, it's general wear and tear, it doesn't reach across anymore, and also it just looks a bit tatty as well, so it'd be good to get some new chrome on there. That one's a bit tatty as well, you can see it's starting to pit a little bit and corrode, so yeah, so let's have a look at the bulbs inside. It looks like the only bulbs I've got are rear ones. They've actually been labelled on the back, rear fog. Not even sure. Rear brake as well, so don't have any of the headlights, I'm going to have to pop and get one. Okay, so went to Halfords and got a new headlight and decided to just get two because they're only, I think they were $5.99, so I thought might as well pick up two. If anyone needs to know the reference, it's the 410R2s, 12 volt, 45-42 watts. And I thought if I'm replacing one, I might as well just do both, and then hopefully they both last a similar amount of time. Even though slightly worryingly these look a different colour packaging, but I'm pretty sure they're the same bulb. It's got very rainy since I went to Halfords, so I'm not going to film this bit. I'm actually going to wait for the rain to die off a little bit. Just going to get those in quickly as I can, and then get the new surrounds on. This is not 2CV weather. I've just got the two headlight fixtures out, and this one's only got one clip, so that's probably not even holding the headlight straight, and just that piece of wire. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get one of those without buying a new headlamp unit, so I'm just going to put the new bulbs in anyway. And I can also put the metal surrounds on in here as well, and then I can just pop the whole unit back on. So let's get that done now. Just gave them a little bit of a clean up as well, because there was a bit of crap around them, but that's sorted out now just with a piece of cloth. So if I remember rightly, they need to be in this position. So off camera, I'm just going to get those clips back on, and then I'll get them fitted on the front. Oh, also I need to put the metal surrounds on as well, so I'll do that in the car as well. That's both the new bulbs in. These are a little bit fiddly, but when they're open, you just kind of have to pull up and they flick back onto the bulb, so not too bad, but when you have a go at it yourself, you'll realise that it's reasonably straightforward. This one's only got the one clip, as I mentioned, but because of the seating, I think it should be okay, and I don't really think I'm going to be able to get hold of one of those without having a kind of donor car or something like that. So both the bulbs are on, and I'm going to put the metal around the outside now as well. Okay, so the new trims are on. These look infinitely better than the old one. No more pitting, no more rust, well, that's that kind of thing. I just threaded the metal through at the bottom and folded it back on itself, which I believe is the way to do it, and that kind of tightens everything up as well. There's a bit of a gap at the bottom, so I made sure that was at the bottom, so hopefully when they're mounted on the car you can't really see. So yeah, a lot fresher, a lot nicer, and it's getting me excited about the 2CV again. That's the first one, and here's the other one. Same deal really, a lot better. And the same situation at the bottom as well, just the folded back on itself. Nice and secure, and hopefully these don't just snap like the old ones, and if I need to get in there and do maintenance, new bulbs, etc. So yeah, just going to fit these back on the front again. I'm not going to show this because the weather is still pretty grim outside, so I'm just going to get this done and then I'll do some quick after shots in the rain just to show you guys how they look. Right, so all in, these are the old ones. Big difference, look at them, they look terrible actually. So very quick mod, but these ones are the best, I always think, the little touches. So let's try the headlights. The little touches, they're the ones that make the big difference, I think. So, moment of truth again. Let's try the headlights. Not with the engine this time, but let's just try the headlights out. Probably don't actually need the engine switched on, do I? Or the ignition, but let's see if they work. Okay, so the small one on there is not working. Maybe a connection, but they're both looking a lot brighter, much better. So just got to figure out why this one isn't working. It's probably just the connection's not gone back in properly. And we are all good. But that's definitely a bit of a loose connection somewhere, but it seems to be working okay now. So that's it for this one. Wanted to get those new surrounds on the headlights and get the bulbs sorted out. There were some of those bulbs that weren't working, so that's another thing on the MOT that we won't have to worry about. Next job, trying to have a look at that rear fog light. If anyone's got any tips for that one, I'd really appreciate that, because I don't really know where to start with diagnosing that one. I bought a new rear aftermarket fog light, but that doesn't seem to solve the problem, even though I've connected it up the same. New bulb and everything, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Hoping, like I say, it's that fuse, but we'll see. If you know that second one from the bottom fuse is for the fog light, let me know and I can just replace that. I'm going to replace it anyway, so. But yeah, more mods coming for the 2CV soon and general improvements, so subscribe and like the video, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Cheers guys, see you later.